wants to do. Oh, it's chaos. No, it isn't. We're getting rid of chaos in America.
And how does that feel, Jessica? Getting rid of chaos? Does it feel good?
I've never felt this good. Totally revived.
But he did show that there's a way to use deterrence as in a peace through strength sort of way, using economic and diplomatic means.
Sure, but I'm not exactly sure what he was accomplishing that's any different from what had already gone on. So according to the ICE statistics, 28,635 Colombians have left our country between 2021 and 2024. I don't see any reason besides a show of force that he wanted to switch to a military plane versus the charters they were already going in. And it's about 3 times more expensive. I think it can be up to $852,000 for a 12-hour flight, which is what it should be about to get it back there. Also concerned about the signal that this sends to the world vis-a-vis our allies. So no one would dispute that Colombia has been a great ally to America. And when South American countries look around, and we should keep in mind, of course, that China is their #2 biggest trading partner. So are we pushing these countries into the arms of our enemies? If they look at how we're treating Panama, Colombia, Mexico, are they going to turn around and say, hey, I'd like to be aligned with you? I see Jesse and Janine are writing. They obviously have something
I would
to
like
say.
to write, but I'm holding my, I am not
that,
picking up my pen.
No.
I'm drawing.
Yeah.
Because that is really beautiful. Those are like in the doodle books. Anyway, so what I think Trump wants to create with this is a fiction about what was going on under the Biden administration. Like, they never deported anybody. I woke up one day and I'm the first person to send a Colombian back. Now, I understand President Petro misplayed the hand on it, saying that they have to be returned with dignity. And he did offer his own plane. He said, I'll send the presidential plane to get them. And then online, there were all sorts of rumors that these people were shackled, et cetera. I have no idea the type of conditions within that military plane. But I do know that it's more expensive. I do know that we got out nearly 29,000 Colombians. And I do know that we are saying to our allies that we're going to start needless fights with you. There's nothing that we wanted from them any different than for them to continue accepting planes, which they had been under the Biden administration.
We want them to stop sending criminals, Jessica.
Exactly.
That's one thing. Listen to who was on the plane.
Yep.
These are the people that you want
I don't
gin
want
and
any
tonics
of
for in first
No.
class, maybe a hot towel. Okay, because this guy, Andres Parra, arrested in San Francisco, convicted of sexual penetration with a foreign object on an unaware victim. Or this guy. He was convicted of extortion, kidnapping, trafficking, manufacturing, and possession of narcotics. Or this guy on the jet, who you want special treatment for.
I don't. I want him to go on the normal plane.
Convicted murderer.
I don't give a damn.
This
what
guy was a
plane they go
convicted
out on.
murderer
I know
in
that you
Colombia,
don't.
Jessica.
They don't
He comes to
deserve
this country
anything.
I don't want
illegally.
these people
We're sending
here.
him back, and you want him treated like a VIP?
No, he's
That's never going to happen, okay? We're not pushing anyone into China's arms.
Okay.
There's a little thing called the Monroe Doctrine. That'll never happen.
Right.
Also, Biden's favorite word, don't. Did that work? No. Trump's favorite word, tariff. It's already working between holes on the golf course.
I thought it was return to office.
This coffee business, they're like what, the 29th largest trading partner, the Colombians. All right, so it's a little more expensive Colombian coffee.
I thought you were
I
breaking
think
down
I'm
the
going to go with
cost.
French roast today. Maybe some African beans.
Yep.
Maybe some nice Guatemalan beans.
What about
Jessica,
mushroom coffee?
We have options as consumers in this country. So if the price of Colombian coffee goes up, we can choose another coffee.
So that's a good campaign
Do
slogan.
they have another choice?
Use
No.
a French press.
They don't have another choice, Jessica. We're like sending them commercial airliners. We're sending them airplane parts. Imagine a 25% tariff on a commercial airliner. And they already have deals with the military down there that they can't get out of. That would destroy their economy.
Why don't we use catapults? Has anybody brought up the creativity of a good modern
We
catapult?
should ask Elon.
Yes, you put a parachute on the illegal, and you put them in the catapult.
Or
boom.
airdrop them so you don't have to land the plane.
Exactly.
Does anyone know how gross this sounds?
No,
called a
they're- you know
joke.
what? They are the
This is
worst
why you
of
lost.
the worst. They are the worst of the worst. They are criminals, pedophiles, murderers,
I don't want to keep
deportation
them.
orders. Well, you know what? They don't deserve any kind of first-class
Let's
representation or
squeeze in a
anything
break
else.
before President Trump starts. He is set to take the stage any moment.